Hoagie is back!
Oh my gosh! Hulk Hogan! What's going on? Oh my gosh!
Summer of Rig is over! It's now the year of the Hoagie! Not a
Is that where he was?
Dead.
Hulk Hogan is in the studio, and he attacked Kevin in the middle of the break. I think Hulk Hogan's getting his ass handed to him.
There's a lot happening in here.
What is going on? Hulk Hogan! Oh my gosh!
Hoagie is back!
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and happy Wednesday. It is KVJ Show. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today, Virginia?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're doing well?
Feeling frisky.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that. Well, just a second ago, you heard what happened with myself and Hulk Hogan yesterday, his unexpected return to the show.
It's been years, by the way.
I mean, I watched the video back about 10 times because it's just so fascinating.
It was pretty unreal. I mean, it was definitely a surprise.
It was
To say the least.
a radio bit turned into a street fight.
Well, I mean, you know what? When you're pinned against a corner, you just got to fight for your life,
Oh,
Virginia.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every minute of it. I watched it a bunch of times.
Bottom line is this: I want none of this. I don't want Hulk Hogan in this
Yeah.
area. Believe me, this
You gotta
hurts.
put on your hat when you're saying that.
I can't actually because my head is so sore from dyeing my hair blonde 3
Are
different
your
times.
eyes bloodshot?
It's from the dye. I dyed it this morning.
You don't.
No.
Something don't look right.
This is a terrible look for me. How it looks so. My skin's turning red. Everything is burnt right now. I can't even put a hat on because my scalp
I was gonna
is
say,
so fried.
You don't look like you're doing well.
Hulk Hogan is winning. Jason Pennington is definitely losing.
But here's a good thing. I mean, if your skull and your scalp and your face is on fire, that makes Hoagie madder.
Here's the thing: Hoagie doesn't need anything else to make him angry. I can't stop him. I wish I could. I don't want this in my life. You think I want to look like this? I can't stop Hulk Hogan.
Well, I really honestly have no sympathy for you because as bad as you feel today, yesterday, Virginia, when I was leaving my house, I don't know if you've seen our Facebook Live video.
What time was this?
It was about 4:45. I had a hair appointment. I had gotten a call from Denny's earlier. He's like going, "Hey, man, I was just kind of curious. Like, we had some stuff going on. Didn't know if you could talk. Do you have anything going on?" I'm like, well, I would, but I'm like, I've got an appointment, and so maybe I could talk to you either before or after that. He's like, "Oh, okay, that's all right, man. We just deal with it tomorrow." And so I'm like, okay.
It was a setup.
Apparently it was. Apparently there was a little bit of a setup that was going on because as I was leaving my house yesterday and locking up the front door as you need to in an unsecure neighborhood like where I live.
Yes. You do live in a very sketch area.
But nothing like this has ever happened.
So many home invasions.
I'm not able to even turn around to head to my car, Virginia, before I was attacked.
It's Hulk Hogan, brothers. Oh, I'm back, and I'm stalking Kevin Ralston's house. It's right there. Producer Denny's told me his schedule, and he's got a little hair appointment today. As soon as he walks out of his house, boom, right in the kisser. Come on, Denny's, turn off the car. No, Hoagie is back, bitches.
Yes.
The man can't even go get his fake hair trimmed.
Look, I know. Hulk Hogan texted me right at 4:20.
Yeah, oh, he did.
Yes,
Oh.
and he said, "Hey, brother, I'm in the area, and this bid's terrible for Wrongston." That's what he said.
You
And
know.
then he said, "P.S. I feel bad for him this Friday because I will be at cocktails and karaoke.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It's tough.
I hate it. I hate when Hoagie's in town.
Yeah.
It's tolling on me.
have we warned Brother Jimmy's? Because I don't
I
think
know.
they're ready for
Well,
Hoag.
This studio was trash yesterday. I can only imagine. I mean, they'll probably have to close down for business.
I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm thinking about not even going on Friday because I don't think I can handle it.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Your
this
skin might be peeling off by Friday.
is worse.
You might be in the ER.
This is worse for me than it is for you, brother.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, so you're locking the door, and Hoagie comes up behind you. What happens after that? All I heard was
I
like,
was
He's
hit
walking
with,
out of the house.
walking out of the house. I was hit with something in the face that later, I guess, turned out to be stale bread.
okay.
And yes, but you can see that mark.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah, I got the cut on the nose, and I got some on the back of my head and neck.
Look,
Yeah.
bread is a very dangerous
Yeah.
weapon.
So just kind of crazy. Oddly enough, though, right after that all happened in the video, I got a text from Superfist, and he's like, "I just saw the video, and this ain't cool. We'll talk later."
Okay.
So I don't know. Now-
Here's the thing, man. You've killed Hulk Hoagie about 3 different times, and
Yeah.
he keeps coming back.
Oh, I know.
Good luck.
I just don't even.
Zombie Hulk Hoagie can't be killed.
I don't know who I have to kill next, Virginia. I just want it to end, and I just, I need to be able to go about my life in peace.
I don't think it's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. Hoagie knows his value. Did you see the social media numbers? Pretty good with Hoagie.
Okay.
And he knows that. And he knows that.
I just eggs him on.
It eggs him on.
All right, Denny's, cancel our Facebook page. That's it. No more KVJ social media. It's all gone.
Kevin's face is all cut up. What next?
I know.
Kevin legit
I know.
has a bread injury.
I know. Somebody saw it going, what happened? Hit by bread.
What?
I just see him walk away confused. What? What did he say?
Please, on behalf of Hulk
Yeah,
Hoagie, accept his apology, because
Hoagie?
this breaks my heart to see this.
Yeah, I hear you. And you know me, I'm a very forgiving person. Superfist, though, is not. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but
Are you going to have to walk around with Super Fist
I don't know.
all the time now as like a bodyguard?
I'd hate to, Virginia.
That sounds
Is this what this
expensive.
world is coming to?
I mean, you're
I
going to have
know.
to pay that guy.
I know. Well, we'll just have to see. I don't know. Hopefully that's the end of it, and Hoagie
Let's-
goes back to what grave he's from, and hopefully his White Claw buzz wears off.
He's on a major bender right now.
Oh, I believe it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's going through a dark spiral.
Well, whatever ditch he's waking up in this morning, I hope that
I
he
hope
sobers
it's
up a
deep
little
and
bit.
full of water.
Right.
I hope he's drowned and floating.
We can only hope, Virginia.
You can't kill him. He's a zombie.
Apparently
He's
not.
already dead.
I know. I don't know what you do with the already dead. This is a new one for me, Virginia. I have no idea. It's really kind of crazy.
help you.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see the ongoing saga. If you missed the video and want to go check it out, it's on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now of the assault that happened yesterday.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Zombie Hoagie, Jbird, can you tell me what you got on your mind here today?
Yes, brother. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So Weight Watchers has got themselves in a little controversy, Virginia.
Yeah?
Tell me if you think they're out of line. People, of course, are outraged. Weight Watchers, they've developed a new app where kids can now count their calories and watch their weight and what they're putting in their body. Now, everyone that's critiquing this and criticizing Weight Watchers is saying, oh my gosh, why are we having kids worry about calories? This is giving them body image problems. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. What are your thoughts on that?
I think if kids are overweight and a doctor has said they're overweight, I don't mean a parent, but if a doctor has said a kid is overweight, I think it's a good thing to go on a program to control caloric intake and fat and sugar. And I think it's a good thing because I think if you have obese children, then it's going to be harder for them to keep their weight under check when they're grown-ups because it's a pattern.
Mr. Ralston, thoughts?
I agree with Virginia, and doctors will tell you if your kid needs to lose a couple pounds, they'll say this is kind of the target range for where they are that they need to weigh. And yeah, weight management is a really important thing, and I understand there are a lot of issues that come with it, but you do all you can. And That's how I feel about it. You do all you can as a parent.
It really does fall on the parent.
I agree.
Kids are kids, and they're not responsible, or they're not mentally equipped to be making all these nutritional decisions for themselves. So if you let a kid eat whatever they want, and then they put on weight, and they're not in good health,
we will. I.e. Fat Kevin.
Fat Kevin knows better than anybody.
So one of the toughest conversations I ever had to have with a parent when I used to do youth baseball, I used to do personal baseball lessons. I'd teach kids how to hit at a very young age, and there was this one kid who was such a sweet kid, and he was very overweight, and I'm just being honest. And his mom brought me to the side one day after the baseball lesson and said, "Look, I feel like my kid is getting passed up for different positions in the All-Star games. He'll make the All-Star team, but then I feel like his coaches are not giving him a shot because of his weight. Do you think his weight is an issue?" And I'm not kidding you when I say this. This was literally right after she gave him 3 hot dogs before the baseball lesson. And I had to get very, very honest with her. And I said, I think his diet is a big part of his problem, because he's a really good baseball player, but he could be a lot skinnier. And I knew this kid because I used to coach him in camp. I would see what he would eat for lunch. I mean, I really knew this kid very well, and he ate terrible. And at age 8, he was overweight, but a very, very good baseball player. And I had to tell the mom, I go, honestly, I think you're giving your kid too many snacks. And she got a little offended by that.
Well, I mean, obviously the kid's not metabolizing it. I mean, you have to be able to look at the kid and say, okay, I am doing a disservice by giving him 3 hot dogs before baseball practice. That's on you, Mom.
No, the kid would eat donuts all the time. In fact, when lunch was over, he would ask for extras. And again, a great kid. But then I would tell the mom about that when she asked me about it. She asked my opinion. I gave it, and then she got mad at me.
It's a tough question. She put you in a tough situation.
Yeah.
And
I was being honest.
And I think the way to answer, you should probably give opinions that you're qualified to give. And be like, as far as weight and things like that, you need to talk to your pediatrician. Somebody that's a dietitian. They can give you the answers on that. And I know you're talking about a young kid. And I'm just thinking about if you wanted to give the safest answer possible, and you can talk on terms of baseball, that maybe there's some speed issues, there's agility issues, and things like that.
I did.
And I'm qualified to say that part of it. And if you got a problem with that, be like, well, then don't ask my opinion. I'm the coach. I'm going to tell you what you need to see.
That was pretty much where I went with it.
Yeah.
But but here's the thing about this one particular kid. I had 6 or 7 coaches all say the same thing, from different backgrounds, from high school to college to Little League, and say, that kid is so good, he's eating too many snacks. I wish his mom would do something about it.
Or just switch up what he's eating.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to give him 3 hot dogs.
But Weight Watchers is doing that thing. I'm with you. I think I was in a household growing up where we ate anything and everything. I love that.
But your body metabolized it. When you were young, and I think still to this day, we talked about this the other day, I think your DNA metabolizes fat and sugar way better than like mine or Kevin's, because your diet is atrocious. You should be 400 pounds.
I think, though, you can live in both. I've always thought you can live in both worlds. I think kids should eat junk food.
But there's some kids that just don't have the same metabolism that you had growing up, and they have the diet that you had growing up, and they're going to be obese.
You just can't give an 8-year-old kid 4,000 calories a day. It's gonna backfire.
Yeah.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
So yesterday, Panda made a grave mistake.
Yes.
So we're all in the kitchen. We're having family time. I'm cooking dinner. And you know that thing you do where you can take a towel and you can like twirl it?
Oh, yeah.
And like then you hold both ends and you snap somebody?
Oh, big time, yeah.
So we had a dish towel. It wasn't a full-on like bath towel. It was the dish towel hanging on the stove. So he took it off and he did that little thing and he snapped Rocco with it really lightly, like not hard at all. And Rocco was like, do it again, do it again. And he was loving it. And so he did it a couple times, not hard at all. Rocco's giggling and laughing. And then Rocco says, Daddy, give me the towel. I want to try it.
Okay.
So Panda's like, sure, kid. You don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows how to snap a towel knows it takes skill. You got to twirl it. You got to hold it taut.
Of course, yes.
And you got to have the wrist flick that happens. It's a whole thing. So Panda's like, like, yeah, sure, here, kid. Take
Not
a
a problem.
towel.
I got this.
Rocco, on the first try, coils the towel, pulls it back, holds it taut, and snaps it and hits Panda right in the penis. But hits him hard.
Was it the peen or was it the nard?
I think it was the peen.
Okay.
Because Panda said specifically it was the peen.
Mm-hmm.
He fell to the ground and couldn't eat dinner for like 45 minutes. Is this real? He said it made him nauseous.
Yeah, no, we used to do that back in like a gym class in high school, and it was the worst. We would do that. You take kind of a half wet towel, you'd wrap it up all the time, go, and all it took was a nick, and it would flick it, and you'd be like running out of the shower, somebody would be around the corner, and you'd be like, oh man, it was the worst pain, and you'd be nauseous for a while.
But I will say this. Nard pain is way worse than peen pain.
Okay.
Wouldn't you agree, Kev?
Yeah, I took my daughter, I was pitching to her one time, and I threw the ball, and her swing wasn't right, and I stepped through, and it was a hole in this net that was protecting me. And I stepped over to say something to her, and she was whoosh, and hit a line drive. Wha-boom! I mean, it came back right, and it hit me on the twig. And the thing in a couple of days had turned purple. And it was terrible. But I tell you, as bad as that still hurt, it wasn't like taking a nard shot.
Kevin is completely right. So I used to be a catcher, and I've had this happen to me twice. I didn't wear a cup as a catcher. It was insane.
Not the smartest
It was
move.
the dumbest thing. And this one dude fouled a ball off, but he fouled it right back onto my peen, just like Kevin. I'm like, oh my gosh. About a year and a half later, another guy did it, and he did it to my nard, and I was out for about 4 days. So nard is way worse than the peen.
Okay. I'm learning here today.
Yep.
Because I was like, okay, are you being dramatic?
No, it does. And it's the weirdest thing. It doesn't take a lot if you don't have this kind of equipment. It can take just a grazing, and you'll get nauseous.
But how about Rocco's towel skills on the first
Impressive
try?
for a 4-year-old. Very impressive. He's going to do great in gym class one day.
There's nothing worse getting hit in the private parts and then having your significant other go, really?
Then
Are you
doubt
really
it,
in
yeah.
pain? Really?
Yeah.
Poor Panda. That poor SOB.
I know, right? Goes through a lot, doesn't
Every
he?
time he leaves the room, everyone goes, that poor SOB.
Well, there is an internal debate that I'm having here because Planters has this new product they're doing. It's a marketing gimmick. Every fast food place, food companies doing all these gimmicks to get you to talk about them. So okay, I'm taking the bait here because it got me thinking when they announced that they're going to start coming out with the neon orange cheese powder from their cheese balls. Just that in a canister. So to get a container, you got to win it by tweeting at Mr. Peanut and all this kind of stuff, telling you what you would put the cheese dust on.
Everything.
Yeah, and I do love that. And there are a couple foods that it's so fun, the after effect of when your fingers are covered in it. Fat Kev, trust me, I know all about that. I think I might have eaten off 2 of my digits. I mean, because you just don't know after a while. They're so delicious, you just want to bite down. But I got to tell you, I don't think the powdered cheese from Cheese Balls ranks top.
I don't know, Kevin. One of the best days of my life. I still remember this. This is back in the early 90s. I got a bag of the now discontinued cheesy checkers. Cheetos made them. It was a short run. They looked like basically the hashtag, but it was a hashtag covered in cheese.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Cheesy checkers. They were amazing.
Virginia, I threw up on them so bad, and then after I threw up, I went back and ate another bag. That's how good they are.
And you were the guy giving advice about fat kids?
Oh, dude, I'm the worst.
I don't know what you do with your kid, but here's what I do.
In the bottom
I
of that
eat till I throw
bag.
up and then I eat more.
I do it to myself, not my kid. I ain't got no kids.
But why it's special is because in the bottom of
guy's
that
handing out diet
bag,
advice.
never mind.
Sorry.
There was a large chunk of that cheese in the bottom of that bag.
Yeah.
And it made my day. I ate it in little bites and I savored it and I was like, why don't they put this in a big jug?
I don't hear, and it's not the concept that I get. What I'm saying is I don't know that the Cheese Balls powdered cheese is the best powdered cheese on the market.
It's great, Kevin.
I agree with the witch on this
But
one.
what
it's
about
fantastic.
Doritos? I like Doritos nacho cheese better than the Planters cheese ball cheese.
So one of the things I would do growing up, I would take all of the cheese balls, the planter style, in that little can, and I would stuff my mouth to the point I couldn't put any more balls in it. And then I would pour Mountain Dew in my mouth and let all of the cheese balls dissolve in my mouth.
But what you're talking about is the ball, not necessarily the cheese. That is what you love, is how the ball would react in your mouth.
Not true, because the remnants of the ball would still be in my mouth, and I gotta tell you, I've had remnants of Cheetos. I think the cheese ball is slightly better.
I've tasted the dust without the ball, and let me tell you, it's fantastic.
I'm with the cheese. I love Planters cheese balls.
And think about this. We could put that cheese dust in with a flour combination, and I could make you little chicken nuggets that are like flour and that cheese dust. Cheesy chicken nuggets?
Sudden death punishment. Losers got to snort cheese dust. But my question to y'all, is it a punishment? I don't think it is.
Not for this guy.
I don't think it is.
I think we have our first Twitter poll debate here today. What is the better cheese? Is it from the Planters cheese ball or is it from the Dorito nacho cheese chip?
Well, what about Cheetos? Cheetos got to get in the game. They are. They claim to be the cheesiest.
Okay, what has the best power? I'll throw that in there.
Can we get
Anything
some
else?
love for Wise Cheese Doodles? They need to be in the game. Now, I get that they're cheaper girl. I get that, but
I think Twitter gives us 3 options.
I don't know, man.
He's not going to be happy till he gets 6.
Cheese Doodle Wise style? That's so good.
You got to take that up with Twitter. All
All
right,
right.
we'll get that going. We'll see what the people say, because head-to-head Planters cheese balls versus Doritos nacho cheese powder. If I had to have one or the other to sprinkle on different food, I would do that. And what would be the best food to sprinkle this cheese powder on?
A body.
What?
You're really starting to scare me today.
Sorry.
I'm not lying.
I was trying. Never mind.
Keep an eye on this guy.
Sometimes you do a
You
joke.
got a White Claw over there somewhere?
Sometimes you do a joke, it doesn't work.
Chewy.
All right. Too far.
All right.
Too far.
We'll hit that up on Twitter. Get your comments as well. 877-979-WRMF. It's not easy being the bird. It's really not.
No.
Yesterday I was trying to call him, and his phone was going right to voicemail. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
That means it's dead or off.
Yeah, and so
Or broke.
So I hit him up on a text, and he gets right back to me. I was like, okay, so what's going on? He's like, well, I'm hitting you up. He has some kind of system where his text messages go to his computer.
So I can only talk to people on my. If you have an iPhone, I can talk to you through my computer. So, but if you don't have an iPhone, I'll never get your text message. I have no idea you're hitting me up. And with the iPhone thing, I feel like I'm like getting like 90 or 80% of my text messages.
That's not good.
No, the numbers aren't good.
Hard to communicate with this guy.
It is.
Needless to say.
Imagine that. Walls. Puts up some walls.
But why wouldn't he just use his phone, Virginia? I'm like, okay, well, just call me back. I can't. Why can't you call me back? There was a phone issue that had happened. Now it's sprung up again. I know you're probably going, gosh, I hate when the KVJ show goes and plays replays.
Nope, this is fresh.
No, it's August 21st, 2019.
This ain't a replay.
No, this is real.
Why don't you go get a new phone?
Why don't you stop telling me how to live my life?
That phone has been cut. It's been a mess.
It got way worse yesterday. Do you know Ruben, who we work with? I love this guy, Ruben.
He's amazing.
He's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm walking out, and I have 9 different things in my hand, and I'm getting in my dad's station wagon. And Ruben comes up in his car. He's like, "What's up, Jbird?" He's got a big personality. I got sucked in. I start talking to Ruben.
He's a fun DJ.
He's a fun DJ, and I have my phone in my hand, and I'm starting to talk to Ruben, and I put my phone on the top of my dad's station wagon, and I start talking to Ruben. I put all my bags in the
This
car.
is definitely a repeat.
I put all my bags in the car, so I'm having this heart-to-heart with Ruben, and then I completely forget that my phone is on the top of my car. So I am driving in the parking lot, and this woman, this soccer mom, pulls out in front of me. She was at fault. She pulled out in front of me and then flipped me off. I'm like, you're at fault.
Strong move.
It was such a
I
strong
do that all the time.
She was so blatantly wrong, but I'm like, whatever. But as I'm hitting the brakes and she's cutting me off, flipping me off, I see something fly off down the window.
Down the windshield.
Windshield. Off onto the ground. I'm like, that doesn't look good. I think that's my phone. Hopefully it's my lunch. I don't know. I go in there, and sure as crap, my phone falls onto the ground, and it's in a rain puddle.
Oh.
Just soaking it in like a sponge.
So it already has so many. Look at that. I mean, I don't know if you can pick up those cracks on KVJ TV, but
Front and back.
we're at a point now where it's not even taking a charge.
I thought you had one of those like OtterBox cases.
I did.
He broke it. It says unbreakable. He broke it.
I also got the life-proof case.
Broke that one too.
I did. They said that couldn't be done, and I proved them all wrong.
Well, they're not testing with the right people. They're testing with docile people like me, and sure enough, that would be a lifetime I'd have that case. They're not testing with the bird.
Can we please get me one of those, oh, my phone's broke store endorsements? I need it more than anything. I break my phone every other week. I can't even put it on, Virginia.
Oh, we just dropped it again.
Dang it. I was trying to get
Hasn't that phone had enough?
I was trying to do that for a comedy effect, and it totally backfired.
Now, we've been at this radio station for 5 years.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In that time, do you have any idea how many phones you've gone through?
Funny you should ask that. I looked up the numbers yesterday. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you? You want to play a game?
Let's have everybody guess here. Virginia?
Since we've been at RMF, I have gone through X amount of phones. I'm going to be purchasing my blank one.
You have gone through 6 phones. You're going to purchase phone number 7.
Wow. The witch nailed it.
That's
Wow.
right.
Wow, that's
pretty
good.
amazing.
You are
Thank
working
you.
on your psychic abilities.
That's very amazing.
That's amazing.
Nice work.
How much money is that?
Well, some of them.
Yeah, how does it work? Because I couldn't believe we're on a payment plan for our phones.
You
get
have
them,
to
they're like
be.
$1,000 and you do a payment plan.
Yeah, they're like, oh, your
They're
phone's
insane anymore.
$600, but when we break it up into 12 easy monthly payments, it's only.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
money. I get it. If you're going to
Yeah.
send emails to me about how terrible I live my life, I'm not going to read it. Send it to Kevin, please. He reads all the emails.
I unfortunately do.
Unfortunately, you do. Look, I don't want to be this way. You think I like this? No,
I think it's not your fault.
it's not.
I think you've only been dealt a certain amount of cards.
Oh, okay. Now you're being insulting, and if you want to go on a little IQ test, I am down. Set it up.
We do actually have a couple leftover Jbird or Roccos. Who's responsible for the story?
I love it.
We'll play a quick impromptu game here after hearing the calamity of Jbird's life. Rocco's Virginia's 4-year-old. So I've got a story. You got to tell me who is responsible for the story. If you can get 2 out of 3 on this, I have got the VIP experience for the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Fancy.
Get you 2 kids tickets, 2 adult tickets, 2 ride all day wristbands, and 2 flashy blinky toys.
Just got the news that me and Denny's are doing the stage announcements on Sunday morning. Oh, yeah. We're leading the charge at Kids Fest.
Wow.
Or Kids World or
You're
Kids
just
Planet.
opening for me. I'm doing Sunday night.
Yeah, I'm opening for the witch.
Okay. All right, very nice.
You're doing Sunday night. What a terrible shift.
Well, I can't do Sunday morning because Bamboozle is Saturday.
Oh, we have the most action-packed weekend ever.
so much going on.
There's so much going on.
Friday night, Saturday, Sunday.
Bamboozles this weekend?
Yeah. We love Bamboozle because it's a drinking event.
So it's Friday.
So's
Called
Friday.
cocktails
Yeah,
and karaoke.
So is Sunday.
Well, there you go.
We might need rehab.
877-979-WRMF. If you want to play along, we'll do that next. I just found out the reason why I couldn't get a hold of Jbird yesterday by calling him on his phone was because it had fallen off his car into a puddle and wasn't taking a charge. We're looking at phone number 7 that's going to be coming up here in the 5 years we've been at WRMF.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the price. Everyone has a different deal because I've gone up. I had a crappy phone when we first got here to RMF, and that's probably the right move for me to keep a crappy phone.
I don't know. I mean, if you use that phone, you're going to cut your finger. The glass is all shattered.
What I mean crappy phone, I mean lower in quality, so when I break it, it's not as expensive.
Gotcha. But isn't an iPhone an iPhone? What do? You go back to like a 3rd generation?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come on. Come on.
There's more low budget of iPhone phones out there. They're small.
I know, but they don't have the capabilities to.
Yeah, they do. All I need is internet access, texting, and Instagram and social media, and I'll be fine. I had a very small one that was an iPhone that still worked, but
I know, but you can't put any you can't get any of the updates with the apps.
I don't need. What do I need an update for?
What's an app?
No, you can absolutely. I don't want to get into it. We're fighting about nothing.
I know. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we got Jamie on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Jamie.
Hi.
Okay, now we're going to play a fun little game here. There's some calamity that does happen in Jbird's life, and there's also some calamity that happens in Virginia's son's life. He's a 4-year-old, though, so, there's calamity that follows both around. we have got a story here for you. You got to tell us which one's responsible for the calamity, okay?
Okay.
Okay, which one, Jbird or Rocco, broke a lamp while choking on pizza?
I want to say Jbird.
Gonna say Jbird on that. That is correct answer number 1.
Woo-hoo.
Makes it easier for you here, Jamie. What happened with that?
I was eating pizza. I was standing up. I started to choke. My hand flew back and knocked over my lamp and broke it.
Oh, all right.
Just that simple, Virginia.
One up, one down. You just got to get one more correct to get the VIP access for this weekend for Kids
All
World.
right.
Okay. Number 2 here. Is this Jbird or Rocco? Lost the car keys because he left them in the yard. Car keys were left in the yard. Nobody could find them. Is that Jbird or Rocco?
I want to say Jbird.
Going to say Jbird on that. That is a safe guess. That one is Rocco.
Don't feel so bad because I actually couldn't remember if that was me or Rocco.
Rocco likes to take the car keys
I
because
know.
he's obsessed with cars. He's obsessed with keys. He actually stole the key from your house.
I still can't find. I cannot get into my Star Wars section because Rocco lost the key.
He took his cabinet key, and I don't know where he put it.
Oh, no.
But Rocco
Check the yard.
He plays with the keys in the yard, and I went to go leave for work in the morning. It's dark outside.
Yeah.
I can't find my keys. They're not in my purse.
Oh, no.
They're not in the house.
Yeah.
They're not in the bowl.
Yeah.
They're not upstairs.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how I found them. They were in the yard by the mailbox.
Wow.
Yeah, Rocco has a really weird knack. If it's something that's truly, truly important in your life, he wants to grab it. If it's your social security card, he wants to play with it. If it's your keys, he wants to play with it.
Yeah. Okay, final one here. Got to get this right for the VIP access this weekend. They ruined a laptop by spilling sea monkeys into the laptop. Would that be Jbird or Rocco here, Jamie?
I want to say Rocco.
Gonna say Rocco. No. Unfortunately, that one was Jbird. You see how tough this game
It
is?
is tough.
It's a
I
tough,
admit it is a tough game.
They're
I know.
so alike.
tough game.
Oh.
What happened with that, Jbird?
You know I'm a big sea monkey fan. I mean,
Yeah,
you've known
sure,
that
yeah.
since day one.
Yeah.
I had sea monkeys. I was watching them develop, and
Yeah.
of course, Hamburger Hands karate chopped them right into my laptop. Not this
Did
laptop.
the sea monkey survive? or-
They were 0 surviving sea monkeys.
The last laptop you had to replace. I mean, are you just trying to give Apple all your money?
Virginia, let's not insult me while we're doing an insulting bit about me.
He should actually be a tester. There should be some money for that.
There should.
I think so.
If it gets through this guy, it can get through anybody.
Side note, do kids, modern day kids, do they like sea monkeys, or is that an old school thing that only old kids liked back in the day?
I think it's a thing of the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you see a
I
lot
don't
of
see him. Yeah.
Magnolia had sea monkeys when she was little only because I forced them on her.
She didn't like them?
She loved them.
Okay, then.
And then we had to move, and I had to throw the sea monkeys in the ocean.
That just shows me it's not that the kids don't love sea monkeys because they're out of touch with sea monkeys. They don't know about them.
I don't think sea monkeys are marketing like they used to market.
And I don't think they're as entertaining. Like, they're not going to keep up with what kids have today.
I
and maybe
disagree.
smart kids are like, wait a minute, those are just shrimp.
Sea monkeys let you know how bored we were in the 80s.
I disagree with that. I think ages 2 through 8, they're going to love sea monkeys. Again, I don't have kids, so I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I can't say no to the kids, so I'm going to go ahead and hook you up, Jamie, with the VIP access, Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World this weekend, okay?
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you out there, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so nice, Kevin.
Come on. It's a fun little bit. Can't let people down. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
If you want to get your free kids tickets, jump online right now to get those at adayforkids.com. Hayden Pantier is 30 today. One of the most talented musicians, I think, out there, Kacey Musgraves. You ever checked her out? She's 31 today. She does a lot of country stuff, but she'll dabble back and forth, too, like many of them. She's done some good stuff. Usain Bolt used to be the fastest man in the world. He's 33. Brody Jenner, 36 now. And Kim Cattrall, 63.
Brody Jenner's storyline on the hills. I won't bore it with you too much, but gotta tell you, Virginia, it's pretty fascinating.
You're a Brody fan.
I'm a Hills fan.
You're a Brody bro?
I hate that I like the Hills so
You're a
much.
bro?
You're a
No,
Brody bro.
I'm not a Brody bro.
You're a
No.
Brody bro.
Also got a little birthday shout out here. Got to say what up to Steve. My awesome sister gave me a birthday shout out last Friday on the 16th. We're the same age for 5 days.
Woohoo!
There you go. Francis Grace Robert, a.k.a. Miss Fran. Happy birthday. Also, a very loud birthday call to Jimmy Malcolm in Knightdale, North Carolina from Nicholas, Noah, Annabelle, and Chris. There they are checking out Legoland.
Jimmy!
Yeah. All right. I love Florida. Very nice. If you want a birthday on the KVJ show, let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Okay, I got a fun little game here. It's called the Wheel of Wax. And it's sitting right there. You can check it out. KVJ TV. It's got 4 different things on it here. We have got nose. Wonder what it's like to wax your nose. That sounds awful.
The inside of your nose.
Yeah. They put the wax up in there, and then I've seen that. They kind of like twirl around and just go,
Rip.
and then just yank it all out.
You'll get some skin on that.
I hope not. Do you often get skin in waxing or no?
Sometimes you do.
Oh, that's terrible.
If the waxer isn't really good in the nose, and not a lot of them do it all the time.
I'm underestimating the nose. I personally think on the wheel that would be the least offensive, but I could totally be wrong.
The nose is gonna hurt the most.
You think? I don't know. Dog, have you ever had your taint?
Yeah, I have.
I guess, yeah, you probably have.
I'm a chick. But I will tell you, the nose is
Oddly
way...
enough, that's on there too.
I know. I'm just reading on what's on the wheel right here. Nose, taint.
Nose is right next to taint.
BH?
Yeah. Well, it gets more specific.
We think you know. It's not Beverly Hills.
It's not Boar's Head?
No.
And then the nipple, which I don't know if you should put wax on the nipple. I don't know. That's what you're into, I guess.
The nipple might be the easiest one on there.
Really? I don't know. Do you have nipple hair?
I've got like chest hair, so I do have some hair around the nipple. I think you can take it off around the nipple.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't have it growing out of the nipple.
If you land on taint or BH, where are we going to do that production?
I mean, I think we got to do it here in the dome.
Yeah,
We don't have stirrups.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be laying on the floor by the door kind of thing, and then we'll do that and show up. We'll make sure we don't show those parts of it.
Sexy.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
wipe off everything on this table.
We're
Yeah,
going to do it on the floor.
I think that's really probably about the best option.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. So, getting that all set up here, and do we have the numbers to draw?
I don't know. Denny's? Denny's is running around.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think we do.
The order in which you draw, is that the names that you just pulled out of the cup?
Yeah, because what happens is when you jump up to it, I guess is nose the easiest one or is nipple the easiest one?
I think nipple's the easiest because nose is
Yeah.
going to hurt the most.
Okay.
Nipple is going to be the least embarrassing. I mean, taint and BH, those are going to be embarrassing.
Well, I mean, I don't say embarrassing. I think you're brave. Let's flip the script here. You're brave, not embarrassed.
I'm concerned more, honestly, about pain than I am pride. I mean, my pride's already gone.
Yeah, we don't have any pride. That was gone in 04.
So what really concerns me about this wheel of waxes is what's going to hurt the most.
So you want to pick number one because then you get to spin first.
If BH were not painful, I'd be go ahead.
I think BH is the worst. Out of all of them, that would probably be the most intrusive, the most painful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we got our waxers getting ready to go here.
I think it's got to heat up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been heating it this morning
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Justin and the whole crew is here. Good
All right.
morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Okay, gonna get them all waxed up here in a second. All right, we'll draw the numbers here in which order we're gonna spin. I'm spinning third, which means I don't know what that means.
It means nothing,
Third.
Kevin.
Yeah, Suits is second. All right, draw one Denny's, and we'll figure out Jbird will be whatever place he gets here on the wheel of wax. All right. What'd you get, Denny's? Last.
I'm one.
Oh,
Okay.
Jbird's first.
Bird sets the tone.
For once, you win.
Okay.
Do
let's step
I?
on up here
I don't
and,
know if I actually win on it.
spin this baby.
Leave it on camera.
See what we got here.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me nose. Give me nose. Wow, that thing spins really long. It's a long spin, Kev.
Maybe don't spin it so hard.
Well, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know there was.
Be spinning for like 10 minutes.
Didn't know Denny's put
Is
butter
that, you
on
ever seen
it.
that like on was it Price is Right when somebody spins it and like they're just standing there for like ever?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, right on BH.
You're Right? You can't say that. I don't think you can say that. You can't say it. Yeah, you can't say that.
Are we on delay?
We are,
Kevin
you're
delayed
fine.
you.
Kevin got it. Don't worry.
We'll call BH Board's head. We're putting it right in my board's head.
I love it already. We're just getting going.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Number one, I get BH.
Yeah, really. All right, we'll let Denny's adjust the wheel. We'll let our waxers get all ready. We'll let Jbird get himself undressed. Yeah.
How did you rig that? How did you rig it?
I guess the summer of rigs not over after all.
I don't even know who it's worse for.
Oh, it's terrible for everybody. All parties.
Oh my God.
Justin, Virginia's hairdresser is, you might want to put something
I
over your
am
mouth
putting
there.
a mask on.
Yeah. Get yourself
God.
ready. Well, here we go. The Wheel of Wax is back. 4 dudes here to get waxed in the studio today. Jbird has drawn first. He spun the wheel, and it landed on a behind, but a very intimate place.
It's the worst one on there. There's no way BH is not the worst one on there. I thought Hulk Hogan destroyed the summer of rig. Clearly he has not.
No, maybe this is how Super Fist struck back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So Denny just gave me a pep talk because he actually did this a long time ago on the show.
Yeah.
He said the moment of someone doing it to you is awful. It's terrible. He said, but after, like a day later, it's great. So.
Well, there are a lot of people texting in saying that actually it's not that bad. That, somebody said, it's the BH, in my opinion, is the least painful when I'm getting a Brazilian. That's the part I look forward to.
There you go. Look at that.
I'm glad that one text gave me that pep talk. Thanks, Kevin.
Are we going full BH?
Yeah, I think so. You got to just find some hair. And basically, you got to connect with the hair and you got to get rid of it. So that'll count as a waxing hair. So. Yeah.
Just
Virginia's hairdresser Justin's putting on his rubber gloves right now.
And a mask,
Yes.
hazmat suit. I'm going in on Jason.
He's
Yes.
never done this before.
I have done this in beauty school
How long ago is that?
35 years ago.
Oh my God.
It's like riding a bike.
Okay.
We don't listen. It's our playground.
All right, well, there's your bicycle.
All right. Here's your bike. Let's do
Go
this
ahead. Make
thing.
sure you keep that thing pointed in the other direction.
All right, where are we going?
You're going to just keep your behind facing away from the camera.
Are we going gynecologist pose or are we going all
How are we doing
fours?
this? Should we like?
I go gyno pose, and if he's got to, bend over further, then he can do that. You just let him know.
Do you have a
Gyno pose
Dixie-
is sitting with your legs like in a stirrup,
But
like you're
you-
birthing a baby.
Do you have a Dixie cup to put his junk in?
I will hold them in my hands. I've
Yeah.
done this before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In fact, maybe like get a shirt and a
Okay,
cloth
let me go ahead.
and cover
Let-
your front.
Let me get dressed out there.
Yeah.
I'll come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Why be shy now?
Yeah.
You're about to get very intimate.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Jbird is really not enjoying this.
Oh my gosh, I gotta put this on Instagram. This is awesome.
Yeah, he's poor guy's really shook. That's
He is
crazy.
pissed. He can't believe he got the one he didn't want to get.
Oh man.
That's the way it works on this show.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. All right. So he's in there dressing himself.
Come on, Bird.
Yeah. Suits, why don't you go ahead and spin real quick because you're up next here.
All right, let's
We've already
give this a
adjusted
shot.
the wheel, so we'll find out what's on deck.
What are you getting, Suits?
He
Is
is
it a process of
spinning the
elimination,
wheel of
like,
wax
did you get
here.
one?
I mean,
And he is getting the nipple. No. Oh. That.
Oh my gosh.
We got a double bill, the undercarriage here.
That is
Wow.
so rough.
hey,
There's gonna
real
be
quick,
some-
Kev.
Yeah.
Is Virginia a part of this game?
No, she just got the waxer.
Oh,
in here.
imagine
of course
that.
not.
Virginia doesn't get to be a part of the punishment.
Wow.
I'm not saying a word. After last browse, I am not saying
Yeah.
a word.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Oh boy, look at that. Okay.
There's a full moon out today,
Yeah.
girls.
Okay.
My hind parts are out right now.
Okay.
They are
So I'm
out.
All right. Yeah. Take the shirt and cover the front there. You need to cover the front and keep the back like that.
Yeah.
It's also easy.
Are you gonna bend over,
is
or are
easy,
you gonna
actually.
go like
I was
you're
gonna
birthing
hike-
a baby?
I was like, we're hiking.
Should we like have him lay down on the ground?
Okay.
Downward dog?
Like this?
Like downward dog.
Do you?
Yeah,
Just watching Jbird.
Jordan, you gotta hold his legs.
Just watching Jbird trying to find the right position is absolutely amazing.
Here's a towel.
Yeah.
I'm so professional. Here,
Okay.
Cover your junk.
Yeah, get that. Okay. All right. Boy, this is.
Cover your junk.
Well, he's having a hard time.
There you
here.
go. Cover your junk.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that I'd be that close to that, Jason?
Okay. Yeah, boy, this is.
clean.
Gosh, that's just a lot of stuff to go through there. Yeah. Got a towel. That towel's dirty too. Yeah. Okay. Trying to get them all set here. Okay.
Do we need a camera down here?
Yeah. Is the wax all ready to go here?
Sure.
All right.
Yes, they are
Wax
ready.
is all ready.
The wax is hot, Kevin. I just touched it.
Okay. All right, Virginia, you've got the social media stuff. You know there's obviously some things that cannot be shown on
Yes.
this. So the wheel of wax here, Jbird is spun the wheel. It landed on his behind, but a very intimate place there. And Virginia's hairdresser, Justin, is applying the wax. And he is going to, what do we use? Do we have just a strip and it just takes the hair right out of that thing?
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's got the popsicle stick.
Mm-hmm.
It's mixing up the hot wax, and he's gonna powder Jbird like a little baby. Powder him,
How about that?
and
That's
then
great.
apply the wax, and then apply the
feel nice.
strip, and then rip.
This has got to feel nice. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
right.
sorry. No, not there yet.
can you give me a heads up, please?
Wow. Okay, the microphone is down there. Okay.
That's just the powder.
Here we go.
Powder.
Bird's very jumpy with just the powder.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sweating so much I think my hair is gonna slide off.
It's a very nerve-wracking moment here.
My hair's sliding off too.
All right. First off here, are we ready to do
You ready
this?
for a little wax?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Apply
here
that
we
wax.
go.
Get it
Okay,
ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very warm on the right buttock cheek.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It kind of feels like cheese.
The wax is on.
I am so not double dipping with this stick. I'll tell you
Don't.
that.
No,
Yes.
no. One and done, baby. That's all
Fresh
he needs.
stick. He's got a fresh stick.
Now I'm going to the left.
Okay.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Make it happen.
Is it warm? Is
It's
it
very
nice?
warm. It reminds me of queso.
Queso?
Okay.
All right, here we go. He's putting the wax in my innards.
Okay. Wheel of wax.
I cannot believe I'm doing this.
Give us a
Neither
three.
can I.
Give us a 3, 2, 1.
You're doing it so well, though.
I'm gonna have to make an appointment.
I did
with you
this
on
35
Thursday.
years ago, you know.
You did. And they had a class on this. Today we're going to be waxing the inner parts.
Actually, no, this is my first time, actually.
Okay, well, that's nice, right?
I
This is
tried
your
it on
experience.
myself many years
This
ago.
is your
Yeah.
first time.
Yes.
You're in good hands, Jbird. You're
Count
fine.
us down.
Count
Count
us
us down.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, count us down.
Oh, Lord.
Do
Count,
3,
count,
2,
count, count us
1.
down.
Rip.
3, 2, 1.
Down.
Oh,
You can't say
no,
that.
you're not done yet.
All right. Okay. All right. We got that. All right. We
Ooh,
got
I
it.
can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that word. I'm so sorry.
I got you. That's okay. Yeah. You
Okay, am I on a
terrible
delay?
mouth. Yeah, you're on a delay, but you're using up all the delay that we have here. But that's
Oh,
all
okay,
good. That's
okay,
fine.
okay.
All right. So we got Jbird all taken care of. We got the. Is that what did you put that on Instagram, Virginia?
It is on an Insta story, and then it'll go everywhere. I took pictures and everything.
Okay. All right. So you can check that out. We got still Suits coming up. He's spun the wheel of wax. He's getting his taint done. That's exciting. And then we still got nipple and nose on there to find out between myself and Denny's on the way. Oh boy, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up. I'm trying to do a dirt
Right now,
tease.
we'll be off the air in a second. Just calm.
He's yelling. It looks like Mariah Carey is suing her ex-assistant. Why is Mariah Carey suing her ex-assistant for $5 million? I'll tell you, coming up in the day.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
It's another regular day on the show here. We got the wheel of wax going on. Jbird just had the intimate parts of his behind waxed, and apparently it did not go well. Virginia was laughing. It was happening. You're giving the tease for the dirt, and somebody said Virginia was laughing so hard it sounded like Mariah Carey is suing her exorcist. I feel what's going on here with that story coming up here in just a second. Can't wait to hear that. So is Jbird, where is Jbird and what's going on with him?
He's in the other room and he's trying to get all the wax off of his butt cheeks. I guess his butt cheeks are stuck together and he can't get them apart.
Oh, okay. Well, the only I'll probably have to have Denny send him down to the KVJ office because we have people that are starting to show up in this hallway is a little bit higher.
The door's
traffic.
closed. They closed the door. They closed
All
the
right.
door. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Just make sure. Okay.
Do you want Suits to get started?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Suits started.
Here
and
he is.
Jbird, yeah, he's gingerly walking
Watch
back into
this.
the
Watch the
studio.
wax. Watch the
my
wax.
What did he
Watch
do?
the wax. He almost knocked over the whole wax.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was stepping into a booby trap. My bad.
Or a poopy trap.
That's where Suits is getting waxed.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Suits is ready to go. He's getting himself Suits rolled.
have fun, kid. It's going to be a real hoot, I can tell you.
Doors down. We're going to get him all set up here during the dirt. He spun the wheel. He got the taint. We still have nose and nipples or like a little bit of the chest hair coming off. So, all right.
Jordan, do you want to do this one?
I spin next.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have the gloves. You get to spin too?
Yeah.
Every man.
Yeah. Myself and Denny
Man.
still have to go. Yeah, I go next and then Denny's to wrap up the wheel of wax. I mean, everything's got to come off the wheel.
Hit like BH twice in one.
No,
it's
they took
done.
it off.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, no,
did.
Kevin's got a very, very slight tone of smug to his voice. Do you notice that? When it kind of talks like this, that means Kevin's not going to be getting the full-on punishment, and Jbird just got his butt waxed.
Does have a
Summer of Rig.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you remember yesterday? It was chaotic here. I was attacked yesterday. I feel like I got punishment myself yesterday, Virginia. I
Oh,
was-
you have a nose
I was ambushed here in the
scab.
studio.
Look at Kevin's face.
Yeah,
he was
and-
attacked by Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I was attacked going out of my house yesterday too. In the studio, Hulk Hogan came and attacked me. And then when I'm leaving my house for a hair appointment last night, I locked my door. I turn around and I get hit with something I didn't even expect. This is what happened yesterday.
It's Hulk Hogan, brothers. Oh, I'm back. And I'm stalking Kevin Ralston's house. Right there. Producer Denny's told me his schedule, and he's got a little hair appointment today. As soon as he walks out of his house, boom, right in the kisser. Come on, Denny's, turn off the car. Hoagie is back, bitches.
Beaten down, yes, with stale bread. In fact, you know what? I brought the bread in. Can you go grab this in the KVJ office? There's blood on the bread.
Oh my gosh.
From where it hit me in the nose so hard. Do you see that little mark I got there?
Yeah.
You have a legit bread injury.
I do. Yeah. I would have known.
Hulk Hogan is Jbird's alter ego. So
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan comes and just wreaks havoc. And then he leaves.
He attacked me in the studio yesterday, attacked me on my house. It just
Where's the bread?
it's on my desk. I forgot to bring it in here.
Bloody bread.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do this Mariah Carey story?
Yeah, we'll do that. I know we got a lot going on. We'll get Suits in position here while you do the dirt, Virginia, and then we'll pick it up right after the dirt with his taint being vaxxed.
Suits is taking his pants off, and it feels real weird.
Yeah.
I know,
It's a
right?
weird day. Yeah.
Come.
Did you get the bread?
I just got my ass kicked by two of Kevin's goons. I walked to get the bread, and I got jumped in the hallway.
Oh,
What?
no!
And they wrote something on my head.
What does it say?
I just got held down by two very large men. They wrote Sharpie on my forehead, said, "We're doing this for Kevin." One guy took me to Pity City. He took my face.
Wait, what?
Another guy
doing
held
it.
me down, and he shoved his armpit in my face.
Do you know these guys?
No! They had masks on.
You know what? I just got a text from Superfist, and he said, "I heard what's going on with Zombie Hulk Hogan. Don't worry, I got your back." I don't know if that has anything to do with.
Why are you attacking me? I didn't do you wrong. It was Hulk Hogan.
I don't know. You know what? Superfist just there's shrapnel going on. I don't know.
What the hell just happened, Kevin?
I
This
don't
turned
know.
into wrestling.
I have no idea.
I just got jacked.
Wow.
Were those the guys that we were on the elevator with?
Very large men.
You saw scary guys in the
ones
elevator?
That,
Talking to the microphone.
Yeah.
the ones that actually told us that Kevin called them earlier.
Wait, I don't know what you're
Is
talking
that
about.
the
I
ones?
don't know. If there's somebody
And
here,
I was
mean,
asking if they
might
were
be
here
some-
for waxing.
it
but...
might be some of my family members that are in town. Maybe come to watch the show.
I see the
Yeah.
skin tone resemblance.
Oh.
I don't know.
Dinner,
you have-
table of one. Kevin.
Goons?
Come on, I'm goonless.
Kevin has goons.
Y'all better watch out.
Oh, I've never seen these guys before. Oh, yeah.
Are those the guys?
Kevin's goons are ripped.
Is that your trainer? Is that your old trainer? It's Kevin the trainer. It's Kevin's trainer. You ambushed me, and Denny's. Wow.
You can't
went
trust
looking for
Denny's.
the bread.
He's like, go get the bread.
The bread.
Go get the bread.
You ran like a trained puppy.
Well, I look up and Denny's is filming the whole thing. So clearly, yeah, Denny's got the memo. This does not bode well for you, my man. I'm okay. I forgive you, but Hulk
honestly,
Hogan does not.
Superfish, I'll have a talk with him because you know me. I'm a peaceable guy. I do not believe in retaliation. I believe in forgiveness.
Hulk Hogan's
This is not my style.
Hulk Hogan's like the mafia. He'll go after your family.
Oh, I think the fist was left behind. All right, let's get to something normal. Can we wax Suits' taint?
Yeah, we're trying to do the dirt of the day. Okay, there's too much commotion.
We gotta stay on task. Suits, drop trow.
Suits is so excited about all the side commotion. He's like, I think they forgot.
I think
It's over.
I have to
They've
do
ran
this.
out of time.
Okay. All right, so, boy, Jbird, this has been a quite exciting 30 minutes for you.
It really has. My head got hurt. My butt got hurt.
They wrote on his forehead.
What did they write?
We don't know.
Your hair color's yellow.
They were saying loser as they wrote it, so I'm imagining it was loser.
It looks like
That's just terrible.
Looks like
Yeah.
petroglyphs.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
If you're not safe at work, where are you safe? I mean,
You're
just...
clearly not safe at your house.
Yeah, I know. I'm not safe anywhere.
Yesterday, Hoagie was outside your yard. Today, under your bed.
My bed's on the ground.
We'll see what happens about that. All right. He'll be under your bed. With bread.
With bread. Okay. All right, here we go. Suits looks
Okay.
excited for this.
Which angle for the camera do we want?
Yeah.
same spot that Jbird was in because
Yeah.
that's
I'll
the
move.
spot where you can't see.
Yeah, get that all kind of taken care of there. Okay, we'll get Suits
Sorry, Suits.
in alignment.
Like a baby.
All right.
Like a
As we get him down, I will spin the wheel to find out when he is done.
Oh, poor Suits.
What is it I'm going to have done? Either
Does it
nipple
excite
or
you?
nose.
Not in the least.
And I got myself
I'm a gay man. It doesn't
nipple.
excite me.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Ralston landed on nipple.
I got nipple. Yeah.
Ah, it's so
Oh,
easy.
yeah. The summer rig continues. All right,
I mean,
check it
I-
out.
I
KVJ
ain't
TV, we got it dialed up. Suits is getting himself in position here. And we're going to take care of that
Jordan, you wanna hold back his
little
legs?
taint there. Yeah, like a little baby. Poor little Suits.
Let's
Look at
get
him
two
over there.
gay people.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Poor Suits.
Suits, have you ever been in this position before? Welcome to radio, my friend.
Yeah, no, this is the first time actually, believe it or not. And I hope I'm never in this position again.
Yeah, it's a tough one to be in there.
Gosh.
Okay.
You're gonna have to lift those legs, baby.
Okay.
Now like this.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, like this.
All right, wheel of wax. Here we go.
This is not a
Jbird's
proud
done it.
Let's,
We got
do-
Suits.
let's not throw Chris Harrison here, okay?
No, right. No poofers.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah. No Suits toots.
I'm just going to. Okay, I'm just going to go.
How you doing, Suits? You okay?
Oh,
You're
I'm
gonna
doing
make it?
great.
Looks like he's
Yeah,
having a
make it.
Just
baby.
enjoying myself here in the grand old
I love he's got his dress socks. We got someone holding Suits with his dress socks up in the air, and that's all you can see on KVJ TV. His dress socks in the air.
This stuff is pretty warm.
Oh, it is very warm. Wait for the action here. Taint time, baby.
Count us down when you're about to rip. Go 3, 2, 1,
Okay.
rip.
You good?
Okay.
We
You ready,
to do this?
Suits?
Come
There
on.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Those hairy guys.
It holds on, huh?
It really does.
Oh, we gotta do it again?
Do it again. Count it down.
He's got deep-rooted taint hair.
Deep root. Do you want me to braid these? Do you like fishtail or cornrows?
No, we don't need to braid anything.
What would you like?
Did you see what just happened?
No, what?
Our boss, Leo, came into Denny's studio.
I just heard him. He was looking at Suits eye to eye.
He looked at Suits.
Eye to eye, if you know what I mean.
He could not believe it. He put his head in his
That should be an
hands.
awkward
Direct quote from Leo goes, "Oh, I should not have seen that."
Nobody should have seen that.
We're sorry, Leo. We should close the blinds.
Suits is staring right back at him.
Suits, wink at him.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, the kid, the prodigy.
Oh, he's still pulling it. The hair's still coming.
I heard that.
And that was only like one
Strip.
one strip.
Wow.
One strip, and he still has more to go.
Oh my God.
Well, that's
Don't you know about manscaping?
It's not that far.
He's young.
he's never had this done before. This is his first time.
Suits is bright red right now. I can't imagine why. I don't know if that's an
I
embarrassment or
never
pain.
look at you the
It's a
same.
combination of both.
Okay, one more strip here.
One more strip.
Count
Okay.
us down.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Oh man.
The kid's had enough. Throw the towel.
Yeah. Okay.
Throw the
All
bloody
right.
towel.
He's had a
Give him
tough
the
run. You're
wax
good,
remover.
Suits. Way to go. All
Nice
right.
job, Suits.
Coming up, we got nipple. Very interesting day going on here. KVJ TV. Yes, you've got your money's worth, and by the way, it's free. You can dial in on YouTube. Just go to the KVJ show. Wheel of Wax has gone on here. Jbird, just to catch you up, he had his innermost behind part waxed, and then he got jumped. Strangely enough, there were a couple of people here that may or may not be from Crunch Gym.
Wow, I just watched the video of them jumping me. I had no idea this was going on, and I look like, I mean, it's a very good video. I am so scared.
Well, they're in very good shape. Yeah.
Well, I just know if two guys try to hold me down, there's nothing I can do. They could have done anything they wanted to me.
And all they do is right on your head. You really came away with a win. I mean,
Yeah.
all things that could have happened.
Agreed.
They could have waxed your BH.
You're right.
You got worse treatment in here.
Yes. That was the easy part of your day. Getting jumped in the hall was the easiest thing you done.
What great fun.
What a good time. Huh?
They're cute.
What
they
a
could have
good
jumped
time.
me.
Okay. All right, here we go. We got to do, I guess, around the nipple here.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
For me?
You got some hair there.
I
We're
do,
gonna
yeah.
have Jordan do it.
This will
Okay.
be easy compared to what you guys just went through, Bird.
But if
Yeah.
it was the taint, I would have done it, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can
Did-
feel that steam.
that steam heat coming from the undercarriage.
Did you get a deal with Hair Club for hair on your nipple? Because it looks great.
I did. They did both yesterday. Yeah.
You have nipple hair
I
extensions?
do. Hair Club does everything. Yeah. Okay.
This is the pre-wax cleanser.
Okay,
All right.
pre-wax
Okay,
cleanser.
cleanser,
That's
okay.
nice.
Jordan's so professional. He's like pre-wax
Oh
cleanser.
my goodness.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you can tell he has gone around a nipple before.
You're not supposed to be smiling that big.
I know. Look how excited you
So
are.
good, actually. I'm
You
enjoying
can't even
mine.
speak right now.
Your nipples are so perky. Look
They
at those.
are, I know, aren't they?
Look like a number two
They're
erasers.
cute.
Well, they
yeah.
They're
won't
kind of
be-
perfect.
They
yeah.
are. They're
They
great.
probably
Yeah.
won't be
Yeah,
after
perfect
this.
nipples.
He's rigged his nipples.
Yeah.
They probably won't be after this.
Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Okay, here's the hot wax.
There we go.
Why are you holding
Gently
your nipple?
being applied.
Just I don't want to tear it off.
I'm not gonna take.
Oh,
your
that's so
nipple
hot.
off.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Doesn't that remind you of
Oh,
queso?
Ah, wow.
Oh, just wait until we go and pull it off.
Do people do chest hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
this is-
Oh,
They
all the
do
time.
the whole body. Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah.
I went to this place and did my back. I was just like halfway.
Okay.
I'm like just done. I'm done.
Okay, the strip is on.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, this is the part you got to brace yourself for. Give him a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and then rip.
Gotta let
Okay.
it cool off.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, one fell swoop.
Oh man.
Okay, that'll take.
Hey,
How
Trump.
bad was that?
Look.
Are you hurt? Your little hair in the chest got ripped off?
Wah.
Wait, hold on. Super Fist is texting me.
Super fist is dead.
Hulk Hogan's texting me, but I can't get it because my phone's broke.
Okay, well that means we've only got one thing left, and producer Denny's is coming in here to get his nose done, and then the wheel of wax is all finished.
Yeah, it didn't work out evenly for everybody. I feel like, I don't know.
Well, I don't mean we all got a body part
Oh,
waxed.
what's that, Kevin? What? Kevin's voice goes up high when he's smoking.
We all had to do something here today. Poor Denny's. This could be the roughest one. I don't know.
Oh man, my nose is gonna be insane today. I'm gonna be sneezing like crazy.
Yeah. See, he's gonna be sneezing. Poor Denny's.
Denny's, are you okay?
I think I can make it.
If you sneeze, I've got tissues
If
in
you-
the back, and we will. And
Yeah.
if you need to leave early today,
All right,
you
well,
go
thank you.
ahead and you leave early.
I'll
Thanks,
bring you
guys.
chicken noodle soup later, whatever you need.
All right, well, I think I can make it through this one.
You know that's a lie. Kevin ain't gonna let you leave early. He'll put you back in that cage.
I got somebody who wants to meet you in the hall. Okay. All right, here we go. The final thing on the wheel of wax. Denny's is stepping up here. Get right around it. Wrap it up. You can see it on KVJ TV.
The nose. It's so sensitive in there. Mm-hmm. I got it lasered, and it hurt so bad.
Virginia got her widow's peak lasered off.
I did.
It's like I just can't do it with this widow's peak. I can't.
And that hurt. That was on your hairline.
That's
and
the forehead,
and
yeah.
Did that hurt?
It didn't hurt as bad as the nose.
See,
yeah.
I like a woman with a widow's peak. I think it's hot.
You're bizarre. I'm not trying to attract guys like you.
Oh, believe me, I don't want witches like you.
Okay. All right. All right. Final
All right.
one here.
All right,
Denny's getting his
Denny's.
nose wax in the wheel of wax here.
You got this, kid.
Oh my gosh.
We
This
believe
is
in you.
hurt.
You know what? Actually, the wax it's hot going on.
Is it burns?
It's kind of burn. It's an odd sensation. Just say that. Okay, there you go. There you go.
How you doing, Denny's?
Yeah, that's
Let's
good.
make sure we get that
That's
on
poor
camera.
Denny's. Don't damage him.
You okay, Denny's?
There you go. All right.
I'm gonna try to get through this, guys.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. It's almost over. You got this, Denny's.
I do this all the time.
Oh, you do this all the time?
All right, you got
Okay.
this.
All right, here we go.
Do it. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, then rip.
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
He didn't rip. You just that's what is that, a waxer joke? Waxer humor? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, how did that go? Denny's is holding Jbird's hand. Look at those. Look at that support over there. Denny's eyes are watering as he goes in to finish up the wax in the nose. And there it is.
Gosh,
they're both
there
so
it is. Do you want to
Okay.
take a picture of it?
All right.
Oh my
You did good, kid. You
All
did
right.
good.
Now I can do
Yeah.
take a job as a waxer?
You could. All right, Denny's, go lay down for a while. Take care of yourself. Make sure you feel better.
I'm feeling weak.
Still answer the phone calls.
Thank you, Justin.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're always there when we need you.
Yes.
Yeah. If you would, though, do need you to, you guys are cleaning up. Virginia has something she needs to tell you here in a minute. I'll let you guys clean up. Yes.
Oh, God.
I know. All right, so I'll let you do that.
I have a confession.
Okay. Just clean up. Virginia has something kind of important to tell you.
I
So-
hate this.
Okay. All right. Get yourself ready. We'll get with that. Virginia's big announcement. And also coming up here in just a little bit, we're going to be able to check out Virginia's sexy photos. So she's got a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. We're going to get that posted here in just a second on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can see the one that she and Panda did with their bet. They were actually recreating a famous sexy photo. Go check out that photo and tell us if you can figure out which sexy photo they recreated on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Gotta tell you, there really are a lot of mysteries that are going around here right now and questions that need to be asked and answered. Maybe one of the best questions somebody brought up in the KVJ TV chat room. Did Justin wear the same pair of gloves to wax Jbird's BH and Suits' taint as he did to wax Denny's nose?
Hey, I never said I was a professional waxer, okay?
That's tough. That's tough to find out after the fact.
Well, that's
That is-
because we're not professional broadcasters.
Yeah, that's right.
That's tough.
Birds of a feather.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Well, we
together.
got an answer on that. Okay.
We only thought there was one naughty place on the list. So we only brought one pair of gloves.
Oh, yeah, no, we're very naughty. We're double naughty. We're naughty squared. Yes, we are. If you jump on the KVJ Show Facebook page, Virginia and her husband Panda, they had a bet about something in which they were actually, oddly enough, both wrong on. But the loser had to post up a sexy photo. Since they both lost, they decided to do a photo in tandem.
Okay. What'd you go with?
Now, you can see it posted on the KVJ Show Facebook page, and some people have already guessed correctly on that.
We tried to copy a very famous sexy photo.
Uh-huh. What do you think?
It just popped up.
Okay, what do you think?
Why is Panda grabbing so hard?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It might be a fail.
Okay.
I got so many opinions on this.
I know, like, is his hand so small that they can't cover, or are they just so big?
So we want to know, grade-wise, is that a pass or a fail? What do you think
I think
about
it
the
is
photo?
Well,
A+.
everything today is a fail for Virginia and me, so.
Okay. All right. Well, you can go check that out on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, too, we're going to do a round of the Ant and Match game.
Yay!
And I got a hot ticket on it, Seaworld Orlando, a 4-pack for you if you want to play.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
All right, it's very important to get a couple of these stories here today in the Whacked Out News. One, a reoccurring criminal happening in the Pizzle ended up in the St. Lucie County Jail after she crashed her vehicle and got arrested for driving with a suspended license. Now, when they got her to the jail, they said, "You got any weapons or drugs?" The standard questions you always ask. She's like, "I got nothing on me." But you know what? They're like, "I think I recognize your face before and another part of your anatomy." The last time she went into the St. Lucie County Jail, she had 3 crack rocks in her... The JJ.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know.
She's a smuggler.
Oh, she is. So when they saw her again, they're like, do you happen to have anything else on your possession? Oh, no, I'm fine. Can you step through this quick little x-ray? The body scanner said, ding, 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 ding. Something is in that private part.
So they have a body scanner. They don't just have to go manually and check everybody.
Yeah,
That's good.
It'll let them know, but if it comes up, with a Bob, Sally, whoever
It
it
can't
might
be Bob. It's got to be Sally.
Yeah, you got to go check it out. They did. This time, I got to tell you, she's upped her game. Wasn't just a couple crack rocks. She actually had a crack pipe with a crack rock in the tip of the pipe ready to go.
Okay.
You could have smoked it coming right out of that thing.
She's fast.
Yeah, she had that thing loaded, ready to go, and they immediately got her again with several drug charges. So there you go. So next time, maybe hide it in a different orifice, possibly. They kind of know your game. 26-year-old Cody Lee Havens got into an argument with a woman in Fort Pierce. Apparently, it was about her drinking. Now, some people take it to heart and they're like, "Oh, you're right, I'm drinking too much, I really shouldn't." She kind of went the other way. She chugged 2 beers, crushed the cans on her head, and then, according to the cops, she proceeded to, quote, Stone Cold Steve Austin his... You know what?
Okay, did she give him the stunner?
I guess so, whatever that means.
Oh, the stunner's my favorite move. You kick somebody in the gut, and then you put him in this headlock, and then you drop him to the ground.
Can you show us on Denny's?
If Denny's is cool with it, there's been a lot of physical comedy in the last 3 days. Actually, the last week.
Apparently, everybody on the show is very tired.
We're old.
Bruised.
We're old doing all this physical comedy.
It's just tough. Ain't like it was in the 2000, Virginia.
No.
Ain't like it was in the 2000. Okay, all right, here we go. And check this out. The guy who actually had told her about the beers, problem about it, he got arrested too because he fought with the cops who came to clear things up, oddly enough. So there you go.
Yeah, she's scrappy. But, I mean, any woman that puts a man in a Steve Cole, Austin,
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Steve what?
Whatever it is. That's...
What?
I'm
What?
proud
What?
of her.
What? What? That's what he does.
We had done this in the earlier days of the show, and we need to probably sit down sometime and think about how many years we could all be in prison for things we've done on the KVJ show. A drunk 59-year-old guy in St. Petersburg, Florida, stole a motorized shopping cart from a Walmart on Saturday, and his plan was to drive it 20 miles home. But he ran out of battery 1 mile into his trip, and the cops caught him trying to recharge it at a convenience store, and they arrested him for felony grand theft.
Oh.
I believe we did that once upon a time, did we not?
We did.
Yeah. Felony grand theft, just to let you know.
What, grand theft is how much?
We brought it back, though. I mean, he had no intention of bringing it back. We just wanted to play.
Oh, I'm sure you'd be like, I was going to bring it back.
If your car's worth under $500, is it still grand theft?
Good question.
'Cause I don't think my car's worth $500.
I would agree with that statement.
Is
Yeah.
that grand theft?
Is it the intent, or is it just the value?
Is that considered petty theft if you steal my truck?
Yes. Somebody in Connecticut called the cops last month because of a drunk topless woman on the beach.
Okay, why can't this happen when I go to the beach? This is awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? She apparently did not take very kindly to them stopping her, so she wanted to make a point. She's topless, she's drunk. In that mindset, she said, okay, you know what? How do you like this? Boom, off come the bottoms.
Oh, strong move.
Yeah. Somehow she got away because the story says the cops spent a month tracking her down, but they finally did, and she's been arrested.
Wow.
How did she take off running? So I'm like, wait, this is where a story needs more.
I'd be laughing so hard, it'd be hard for me to chase her.
I know, right?
Good for you. Keep running, girl.
The cops in Pennsylvania are looking for a guy who went into the Starbucks at a Target, peed in their sink and onto some merchandise, and then ran off. They got a photo of him on the store cam. Terrible. There were cops in Connecticut that busted 6 people for getting it on in a field last week.
In a field?
In a field.
A field orgy?
All right.
A field orgy in Connecticut, and they were all between the ages of 62 and 85.
Okay, no harm, no foul. Let them get their field on.
And the only woman in the bunch was the 85-year-old.
What?
Wow.
Wait, it was all
5
dudes and
old
her?
dudes on one feisty 85-year-old broad
And
taking
here-
it in a field.
Look, if that's how they want to go out, let them enjoy their afternoon delight.
That is unbelievably aggressive.
But if they're all into it,
How many guys?
5 guys, one 85-year-old woman.
What's
and all
a-
the guys are over the age of 62.
what's illegal about it? Just the fact that it's out in public?
They
Yeah.
got him with breaching the peace and public indecency charges.
I wonder what that sounded like. Just,
My hip!
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
that's an interesting story that's going to stay with me.
That will. I will think about that in my mind's eye later.
There's a man in Sebring, Florida that got arrested after he performed a castration on a man he met on the dark web. And here's the last 3 words that are the worst part of this story. And botched it.
He botched the castration?
Do not go to the dark web for your castration needs. He did. Botched it, meaning when they found the victim, he was on a bed, bleeding heavily with a towel over his groin.
Oh,
Is he okay?
Virginia, no.
No.
I mean,
But he wasn't okay when he walked in there.
funny.
no, he's not doing very well, actually.
Funny enough, Suits is doing the same thing. There's a towel, and he's holding his groin, and he's bleeding.
And, did we find Justin on the dark web?
I don't think Suits is doing that good, y'all.
No, he's not. Suits is definitely shook.
He is real shook.
Suits is shook, yes.
I believe
Poor
this
guy.
is the first time we've had Suits' his pants off.
I think he's trembling. I'm not kidding. I went in the room, he just was shaking.
He looks like a cold, wet cat.
He does.
Welcome to radio.
Yeah. There's a guy in New Zealand recently bet his flat earther friend $10,000 that the earth was round, then threatened to kill him when he wouldn't pay.
Oh.
These flat earthers. Terrible. All right, that's your whacked out news here. Okay, we got the Ant match game on our semi-working piece of equipment here. Okay, the objective here is to figure out what is the word we've bleeped out. This is a classic clip from Jbird's Aunt Anne.
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Ooh, tell Miss what? I know what she called you behind the scenes.
Tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Tell Miss Bleep to tone it down a bit. Tell Miss...
Tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Tell Miss what? Okay. That could be a tough one. All right. We'll take some shots at that. Jen is going to be first up from Boca to try to guess what is that word that we bleeped out. We've got a 4-pack of tickets for you to SeaWorld if you know. 877-979-WRMF. Hit us up at the KVJ Show.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Okay, trying to figure out the word that is bleeped out here. The Aunt Ann match game. Classic clip from Jbird's Aunt Ann.
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Just tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
That's great advice.
Who put a...
She really needs to tone it down a bit.
Good luck with that.
That is a good idea. Jen gets the first shot at it here from Boca. Jen, what do you think that word is that we bleeped out?
I went with slut.
Yeah, I like it.
I really don't think you're a slut, Virginia. I'm sorry.
Hello. It's a guess with an apology.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
It's spicy. I like it. I like it.
Okay. That's spicy, but that wasn't it.
Oh man.
But thank you very much. I would say, yeah, it's. Well, I gotta tell you though, she's at least not in the ballpark in the sense, but she got the first letter right.
Okay.
That's a good hint because this is a little tricky.
Give you a hint on that. All right, let's see what Tracy's got here from Lake Worth. Tracy, what do you think is the word that we bleeped out there?
I thought for sure it was Miss
Thing.
Yeah, she's bleeping herself out. See, this is a game too. We fill in the blank on what Tracy said when her phone cut out. So what do you think the word might be, Tracy?
Miss Thing.
Miss Thang. Yeah, that sounds like maybe that could be an Ann type thing, but yeah, I'll kind of like throw you the saving grace of knowing that it does start with the letter S.
It's got to be sexy.
Yes, of course it is.
Right?
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Just tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Sexy fits.
Sexy. Yeah, I'll let you know though it's not.
Oh.
Starts with an S.
Yeah, it's not sexy. We've got Diana here from Port St. Lucie. Diana, what do you think is the word that we bleeped out here in the Ann match game?
Well, I was going to go with chatty, but since you said it started with an S, can I change my answer last minute?
Of course, yes.
Let's go sloppy. Sorry, Virginia.
Slutty and sloppy. Oh my gosh. Are you talking about Lana?
Slutty, sloppy. It's not sloppy. That was a good guess, though. Dancing all around it. Okay, what is the correct word, again, in this Ann clip?
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Just tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Okay.
It kind of does sound like sexy now that you put that in my head.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not.
It is not. All right. Okay, I'm going to try to get an answer here for the SeaWorld tickets 4-pack for you. Just tell us, what is the word we bleeped out in this classic Aunt Ann clip?
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Just tell Miss to tone it down a bit.
Miss what to tone it down a bit. Alex, going to take a shot out here from Port St. Lucie. What do you think it might be, Alex?
Sassy. Miss Sassy.
Miss Sassy. Okay, could it be that?
Who put a nickel in Virginia?
What do you mean?
Just tell Miss Sassy to tone it down a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sassy.
It is Miss Sassy. Congratulations, Alex. You are going to go to SeaWorld Orlando. You got a 4-pack, okay?
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, you are welcome. Enjoy that. You can go check out the annual passes now, starting as low as $6.99 a month, plus down payment. Restrictions apply. SeaWorld Orlando.
Yeah, sassy.
Sassy.
So sassy.
So sassy.
Too sassy.
You love it.
Hate it.
You're going to love it on stage. Cocktails and karaoke. I'm getting frisky.
Oh, I feel like the one that's going to really lose out on Friday is Wrongston.
Yeah?
Hulk Hogan might show up and get his butt beat.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if those guys are going to be sent out by Superfist again. Yeah.
Those guys told me in the hall they
Yeah.
love karaoke.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, they said they'll be there.
Yeah. If you missed it earlier, Jbird, it was crazy. He got jumped in the hall here.
Like legit jump.
Yes. It's
By two large trainers.
that were apparently sent by Superfist. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, I don't know why. Superfist is very protective of me, Virginia, and I got jumped twice yesterday. One time I was jumped here in the studio. A lot of people saw that. A lot of people may not have caught the time that I was jumped last night, just trying to leave my house to go to a hair appointment.
Someone sent me a message yesterday and said, "Hey, I'm new to the show, sort of. So who's Hulk Hogan? Is he on your show?" They didn't know what was going on.
Oh, I know. It's very confusing, yes.
Who's Superfist? Is that Kevin's cousin?
They both have an alter ego.
Yeah, well, my alter ego had to come out of necessity because I kept getting attacked by Jason's alter ego that he went by called Hulk Hoagie. And so it's just years of
abuse.
Me getting beaten down. Like, you had to do something, and I'm a peaceful guy. So I'm not the kind of person that would condone violence, instigate violence. I don't like doing that. But Super Fist is protective of me, and so it was very nice of him because he just said enough's enough. So things like that happen, you know. It's just weird things. Unfortunately, people get jumped in the hall here at work.
Hulk Hoagie texted Denny's during the waxing bit.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He said,
okay.
The summer of Rick is over,
Yeah.
and it will be the year of the Hoagie. And that's all he said. That's his thing. He keeps saying that. It's so annoying. Oh, I want this over with, man. You think it's bad for you? It's terrible for me.
And Superfist just texted me, and he's like, you think Jbird's BH hurts now?
Oh.
Oh, Superfist. I didn't know he was so kinky.
Bird might like it.
Oh, get out of here.
We know you.
You do not know me. In fact, I don't even know me. Who am I? 9 alter egos going.
He doesn't
fighting
know
with
him.
myself.
He doesn't know him. What are you talking about? If you want to get caught up on everything that's happened, our videos are up on YouTube. You can go to our Facebook page, too. We've got a lot of that up there to see. It's been a very action-packed week so far.
Busy.
Yes. So
It's only Wednesday.
I know. Only Wednesday. Would you say that you have a love-hate relationship with anything? Something that you love, but maybe you say, okay, it's not necessarily good for you, doesn't treat you well, but man, you just can't stay away from. I mean, sometimes you're in a love-hate relationship where you just love somebody that you know probably ultimately is not good for you, yet you can't break yourself of them.
Chocolate cake. I love it. I'll eat a whole chocolate cake, and the whole time I'm eating it, I'm like, oh, it's so good that halfway through I'll be in pain.
He said people.
What do you
Well,
mean?
I just said love-hate relationship. I guess you could have a love-hate relationship with...
I love it. No, it's
Yeah.
people. Love-hate relationship with chocolate cake because halfway through I'll be in pain, but I fight through that pain because it's so good. And
Yeah.
then the guilt.
Oh, the guilt.
I can't fit in my skinny shorts right now.
Yeah.
I can't. No, that's a thing. I really can't fit it.
Well, I bet on that same, I bet there's a lot of people that, well, I know, don't bet, there are a lot of people who have love-hate relationships with booze. They love the way it makes them feel. They hate themselves the next day for the mistakes they make or just the fact they feel terrible.
They have anxiety in the day, then they're like, oh my gosh, I can't take this anxiety. I better drink to curb my anxiety.
What
And
did
then
I
the next
do?
day, now you got more anxiety because you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do last night?
Where's my phone? Where's my pants?
Yeah.
Where's my cake?
I know. Is there anything in your life, Virginia, you'd say you have a love-hate relationship with? And it could be a person or it could be a thing. Could be something you do. Even. That's the question.
I mean, yeah, I think cheese going off of Jbird.
It makes you farty.
Well, I think for you, maybe a love-hate is you love dairy.
I do.
You're lactose intolerant, so you love it, and then boom. Well, okay, the hate is us smelling your farts. So there's the love, and we have the hate.
I don't mind if I come in here, Cassie, but like if I have to go to a doctor's appointment,
Yeah.
then it's like awkward.
Are you farting around Panda, or do you keep it airtight?
I keep it pretty airtight.
That's good. You don't want...
I don't want to be gross to my husband yet. I mean, I'm sure the day's coming.
Yes.
But
okay.
I still try to be a little sexy.
'Cause I just know certain couples, both guy, girl, they are just, I mean, they're on the couch and they're just lighting it up back and forth. If they have to fart, they just fart, and there's no holding it in, and they seem to be in a loving relationship. Could you handle that?
I don't want to go there. I don't like. For me, I don't like it.
Isn't that what you and the Queen have, kind of?
Well, I mean, she just introduced me to her farts, and I really didn't have a choice. It was like, okay, this is going to be a part of our relationship.
Do you fart on her like she farts on you?
Yeah, I would say she would say yes. I do. Now I do. Now it's like, yeah.
Now you don't care. If you can't beat
No.
them, join them.
Yeah,
he
that's kinda
farts
more
all
where we
day
are.
long, and then he drinks 19 White Claws.
I'm a terrible man. Terrible man. Yeah, there was something that Jbird had seen. This was on Reddit. What is awesome in the dating phase but annoying once you're in a relationship? Awesome in the dating phase. And here's some of the examples that they had. Like in the dating phase, let's Netflix and chill, and then we'll just start making out halfway through the movie. When you're dating, that's what you think and that's how you feel. But then in the relationship, you're like, well, don't touch me. This is a good part. Like, stop. I'm missing the movie. Get away from me.
Get off of
What are you, an
me.
animal? Go in the bathroom. Take care of that yourself.
I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, get away from me.
That's so true and sad.
Aw.
When you're dating, you're like, tell me something about you I don't know. You get in that relationship, you're like, please stop talking about yourself and your stupid problems. Shut up already. My gosh, it's always about you, isn't it? When you're dating, nonstop texting. Oh, just text.
What are you eating? I'm eating macaroni and cheese. Oh, yeah? What color? That's yellow. What color is your food? You just text about everything.
By the time you get deep in that relationship, why are you texting me so much? Get a life. Give me some space. Another one they had on Reddit. What is awesome in the dating phase, annoying, though, when you get into the relationship, sleeping. You ever notice how you want to cuddle? You want to spoon. You want to be right there with them. And then the deeper you get in a relationship, a lot of times, like, get off of me. I can't sleep. You're sweaty. You're breathing.
If someone's holding on to me or I'm holding on to somebody, I sleep better that way.
Mm-hmm.
They probably do not, though.
And like you'd said, probably the top answer on this, in dating, farts are cute and funny. Get in that relationship. Wow. Why are you farting so much?
Yeah.
And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I am really kind of excited about this story. Finding a little bit more out about Suits and his dating life. And there was a girl that he was with that apparently was using him, and boy, did she use him. Suits and his dating problems. Jbird, you've kind of taken him under wing. I'm just kind of curious if maybe after he tells us his story, if you could come up with a way that he could have avoided this or what to do in the future.
Another thing happened, or is it the same thing?
This is outside of Cam Girl.
This is outside of Cam Girl?
Yes.
A new?
Really?
Yes.
A new problem?
Suits is dating bombshells.
Suits?
I know. Oh, yeah.
Different than Cam Girl.
Different than Cam Girl.
Wow.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
It feels like we've thrown him to the wolves.
He's just, I know. Well, it's like what is going on in Suits' dating life, it's absolutely unbelievable.
I was
now.
sitting on some information that I didn't tell y'all about Suits.
Why don't you tell us?
Because I didn't want to mess up his love life. And is this it?
I don't know.
We don't have no secrets around here.
Oh, get out of here.
We do from you.
Yeah.
All the guys know we all talk. Yeah. Virginia, you don't know anything. Yeah, we tell you nothing at all.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Ah, sweet Suits. Learning the game of love. A single man with a waxed taint.
Did you get the sticky off your undercarriage?
I didn't get it all, so I've been sitting here trying to stretch my legs because everything keeps sticking together. It's quite uncomfortable.
Your boy Justin used a lot of wax.
His pink parts are sticking to his leg.
Pink parts.
I'm going straight for the podcast home so I could shower. This is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
At least he stopped shaking. He was trembling for a while.
It's traumatic.
It's a little rough.
It is. And you're in a room full of people that have never seen you pantsless. I get it.
You were eye to eye with Leo.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled. That's going to be a fun conversation.
Have you seen Leo since he saw you?
No, and I hope I never see him again.
I have never seen Leo leave a room so quick.
I couldn't
it was like
believe
he
it.
stepped on dynamite and jumped out.
I can't blame him.
Never know what you're going to get around here.
Never know.
It's been one of those days.
There have been some interesting stories coming out about Suits' dating life. We've had many of the ongoing sagas, and he's, trying to navigate those waters. We all know what it's like to be in your early 20s and finding out about love, the ins and the outs, and it's tough. It's a jungle out there, Virginia. Last week, you guys were talking about the cam girl that apparently was just using Suits for his radio influence to try to boost up her cam girl business, go to dinner, and that's all she talked about. So how do I get on the show? How do I get an interview? How are you guys going to tag my videos? And
that's so annoying.
Yeah.
And that stinks because he really liked her, and she was very flirty when she slid into the DMs. And then all of a sudden, when they got down for dinner, then she's all business.
Well, apparently there is another girl that was using our boy Suits. If you listen to this story, now this is a longer saga than just, hey, we went to dinner one night and it was clear she wanted me for something other than me.
Yeah,
this girl really took advantage of you.
This is kind of, I was definitely very gullible in this situation. Everybody tried to warn me multiple times, and I just was like, no, you don't, I get it. I see this differently, and I was completely off on it. I had, this is from almost a year ago now when I first met this girl, and we became very close very quickly. And she had just gotten out of something. She had, a very believable story about not wanting to jump into something right away. And somebody else who I knew kind of screwed her over. They were about to get an apartment together. And at the last second, the girl didn't show up with her half of the deposit, and she had nowhere to go. So since we were so close and I had a real crush on her, I let her stay at my place.
Oh, Sue.
A man with secrets over
Oh, he's got
here.
so many secrets.
You are living a double life.
Oh, and he actually does. He's got some stories.
So you let this girl move in?
Yeah.
Did she bring all of her stuff?
No, she didn't bring a lot of it. She put a lot in storage, just kind of clothes and stuff, because I don't have a big place, you know?
Right.
So how did you meet her? Are you able to say? Is this through?
She was a friend of my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
And my ex-girlfriend was actually the one that was supposed to give her the rent money and screwed her over.
Dude, you're just planting yourself in the middle
Oh,
of
it was a
drama,
disaster.
young man.
It was a disaster.
Let me take you out
Yeah.
today.
Well, I tell you,
And show you how to never commit.
this girl was...
Never be happy and die alone. It'll be great.
This girl was just... She came off as the sweetest girl. She had me so tricked, and... You know, she had been through a lot in life and just convinced me that, you know, this is why I don't think I fell for the cam girl thing as quickly, because I had been through this. She probably stayed at my place for a good 5 months.
5 months?
I let her stay a while, but we were like, we went out all the time every night.
Give me a layout of your place real quick. How many bedrooms?
We've been in
She was
your
on the
place.
couch.
Okay,
She stayed on the couch.
Do you have a 1 bedroom, 1 bath?
Well, I had a 1.5.
Okay.
Did you guys ever did you ever make the move, did you ever
Yeah.
let her know that, hey,
Oh, no, she knew completely. And
She knew you
led
were
that-
interested.
She led me to believe she was highly interested and just moving slow. Like, the stuff that she was saying to me was not, like, misconstrued in any way. She was intentionally trying to lead me on.
Did you ever go around any of the bases? I'm not talking about baseball. I'm talking about how we make physical contact.
No.
You never hooked up once?
No.
Hand holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hand holding, okay. Pecking?
Never really kissed, but, like, you know, we would, she always had a way of putting it off, and she seemed very sincere. I just completely, hook, line, and sinker. Like, I really
I get it.
cared about this girl.
I get
She was
it.
my best friend. Like, you know,
Yes.
we were so close. Every like, weekend we went out together.
Yeah.
You know, we were hitting the bars. I mean,
Yeah.
Were you
charmed
paying?
you.
Were you paying for everything?
It's okay.
yes, but she also paid for stuff too. Like, she wouldn't let me after a while. I think she in a way felt bad certain times.
She knew it was up.
She knew what she was doing. Like, she
Yeah.
got really weird sometimes when the conversation would come up. She wouldn't want to talk about it. I think it's because it was bothering her that even she knew that she was screwing me over. Because not to sound like I'm talking myself up, but I'm generally a very nice guy.
No, you are.
And I was definitely, she knew what she was doing, and she knew it was a bad thing.
Did she have a job?
Yes, she had a pretty good paying job. She just had to save up for the apartment that she was going to get.
5 months.
That old move. 5 months. Yeah, she got a better place than you now.
Well, she moved into a place, and it pretty much just ended right there. Like, she blocked me on social media. I found out she started dating some other guy. And now I don't even think she lives in the state anymore. I think she just completely took off and didn't even, like, say anything after everything that I did.
When did this happen? When did you find out that she left?
Probably like February.
Question.
Wow.
Did we meet this girl?
You might have.
I think I met.
You know who
I
it
know
is.
exactly who it
It's
is.
not the.
Yeah, I
know
know
who
It's the
it
same girl?
No, different girl than that. But I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Do I know her?
You were the one. You actually told me not to put up with that stuff, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Who is?
I know
You gotta
exactly
show it. Now
who
I
it
gotta know
is.
who it is.
There's
now.
definitely there's
I'll write it down.
There's
Write it
a
down.
breakdown in show communication here. We're not looking after each other.
Because
This
I
is
know
what
Dude, you got
happens.
secrets. You can't.
I know.
You can't.
I wrote it
That's
down.
what I'm
Look,
telling you.
that's her name.
How can
I
you?
knew how bad it sounded to outside, and I was kind of embarrassed to bring it up because I knew, like, it just.
How
it
can we get
sounded
your
like so
back?
many red flags.
We can't get your back, baby, if you give us secrets.
Well,
Yeah.
I knew if I said it, you guys would all tell me what I didn't want to hear, and that was I
Right.
hate taking
And it's
advantage
the
of.
Well, you were hoping that it was going to work out, but you know what? Sometimes hard love lessons teach you the most.
In your defense, you're new in the game. You're gonna fall off the horse. You're gonna get some bruises and cuts. But we got to learn from this baby.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that, it took me a little bit. Like, there was a downturn after that, and I really wasn't looking for a good period of time.
You were trying to
because of
figure
that.
out what happened.
Well, it was really just, it was crushing, because this
Yeah.
person, like, really, we were so close. It was ridiculous. I mean, so we lived together, basically.
you
I mean,
lived together in a tiny one-bedroom apartment.
I knew everything about her. She knew everything about me. Like, we were just so tight. And
Did you
it
ever
really
see her
sucked.
naked?
No.
No.
No, I mean, look, I knew deep down, like, I kept thinking the red flags. I kept saying it to my best friends, like, when I would talk to them, but I would talk myself out of it every time that I was being paranoid because of what happened last time.
Sure.
Learning experience.
Okay, I have so many more questions.
Okay. Well,
Jbird reeling.
Now it's passed. I'll open up.
we'll bring you in the after the show podcast. We'll get a little bit of that down.
I think I'm taking it harder than Suits.
I know. It's tough to hear. 5 months free rent on our boy.
Gosh, I know.
Let him on. Okay. Well, you got a lot of conversation going on here during some Britney hits.
We're learning so much about Suits.
Oh, I know. He's a very fascinating individual. Like an onion. You start peeling back those layers.
I need more.
Be careful, though. Don't peel too hard. You might start to cry.
Gosh. We all got a tear in our eye. Poor guy had his girl abusing him, living on his couch, rent-free, 5-6 months, playing with his heart. He's learning the game of love.
You feel like a chump.
Yeah, you do.
I get it.
We all had
You do,
it.
but yeah, everybody goes through it.
Everyone.
And this is how you learn. You have to get hurt to learn.
Well, I think we've probably all had somebody play us. Yeah, we've all been played. That's just life.
Everybody plays the fool. There's no exception to the rule.
Thank you. Boy, that's poetic. Wow. That's really good, Virginia.
It may be practical, it may be cruel.
Yeah, keep it coming. Oh, my gosh.
But everybody plays the fool.
Whoa.
Falling in love is such an easy thing to do.
Save it for Friday.
Oh, we should do some Aaron Neville.
Go for it.
I mean,
Sing that and then do your Willie Nelson song again on the road again.
On
So
the
me and Kevin
road
can
again.
hide.
On the road again. It was a fail. I'm owning it.
Yeah. All right, Jbird, before we get to the After the Show podcast here live on YouTube in about 10 minutes.
Kev, a very wise person once told me this.
Yeah.
You got to get hurt to learn. You just said that.
Oh, I did?
You just
Oh, I
said
was like-
that comment. Isn't that what you said? You got to get hurt to learn?
I think I did say that.
Virginia's blown away by her own
Want to
wisdom.
find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?